Hi everybody. So these are the new adjustable size straps for uneven bars that I'm making for the kids for this coming season 2024 here at Rising Star Gymnastics. So I've bought these straps on Amazon and I got two different widths. I got the 3/4 inch straps for the younger levels, levels 2s and 3s, and I got 1-inch straps for the higher levels. And I also bought some metal buckles that we're gonna be putting in here to keep the kids nice and safe. And these go in the strap that are cut to about 3.5 feet long. And I make sure that they have the length that is appropriate for each individual, more or less around that size. And they get to put their name on it and keep it for themselves. That way, each kid can have their own strap on the uneven bars. All right, enjoy that. Merry Christmas. And here is the first ever attempt of demo of the straps. So the slick bar, we take all the chalk off of it, and the straps, as I said, are adjustable. So these are intended for the levels 2s and 3s, excuse me. But even someone like myself can use pretty much the right size. So I'm gonna tighten it a little bit, just a little bit smaller. I'm gonna make it a little tighter for myself right there, like that. Let's see if this is the right size. Yes, it is. Then I'm going to double back the strap so that we have extra safety, of course, safety priority, and double backing it on the buckle right there. So the buckle goes on the outside. You put your hand through, you wrap around, and you hold onto the bar. Now this way, the kids who are just starting to work on bars can work on multiple turns over and over and over again without having to worry about the safety of having to hold on super tight for the skills that they're learning. Now, normally, they are going to be wearing a pair of gloves on their hands to protect their hands to go on the bar. And of course, there are two of these, one for each hand, and I'm gonna make the other one about the same size. There it is, roughly. Double back that safety mechanism on the buckle, there like that. And one goes on one side, one goes on the other side, and just that quickly, you get on the strap bar and start. You see, I made this one a little too tight. That's okay, it still works. So swinging on the bar, multiple turns for things that they can do, and come right out of the bike bar again by themselves, unroll their hand, pull the strap off, unroll their hand, pull the strap off, and the bar is ready for the next kid to go on and do more gymnastics. All right, so like I mentioned, I was doing it barehanded and without wristbands, and that was a little bit painful on my wrist because the strap kind of pushes on it a little too much. So to make things a lot easier for the kids, we asked them to have a pair of either simple cotton gloves that I just marked it with my name so I know this one's mine, and they, of course, any glove will work as long as it doesn't have the grippy stuff on it. It has to be cotton so that it's slippery and it takes some of the friction off the bar so that you don't hurt your hand as much. Also, and here's a pair of like super white, like cleaning gloves kind of thing, like butler gloves would work as well. So for the kids, it might be a little bit tricky to find a size that is that works for them. I bought a whole box of these on Amazon, but the sizes, as you can see, it's the big size. I use these for the varsity teams so that they can have, each one have their own pair of gloves. Each one can have their own, now, a pair of adjustable straps. And then you can also, to reduce the pain on the wrist, because it is sensitive to the skin when you put the first straps when you first start using them, we recommend wearing a pair of wristbands. Besides the gloves, even though the glove kind of protects the wrist right where the strap pushes, these cotton, regular wristbands that you can get them pretty much at any sporting goods store or even gymnastics websites. Most of the kids already have these. The younger ones may not, so this might be their first pair of wristbands. They're like tennis players wear it, right? That kind of thing. But make sure that they're thick enough to cover the space where the straps will reach. Not the real thin ones, but the longer brands, kind of like this one. Also, at the gym, we have a few still left of these. These are fancy neoprene wristbands, and you may choose to use that instead. Neoprene is a great material because it is a lot softer. It protects the skin even more, but it is thicker. And it's a little bit harder to put on and off, so there's pros and cons of the neoprene one. So cotton is the way to go, usually. cheaper also. So, and then any kind of garden gloves that doesn't have the grippies will work for these as well. So strap, gloves, bar, let's go.